Please keep your comments within 3 minutes. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Joe Briano. I also run a website called thefullertoninformer.com. You know, I noticed that this is a pretty big building. When I pulled up in here, it obviously encompasses a lot of administrative offices and a lot of students. I guess this is a K through 12 system. And it's a pretty broad spectrum of demographic as well as ethnicity. And I think everyone here in this room, including up on the board, realizes that tyranny is a fact of life, whether it be your parents or even your own selves. I don't know how you got here or when you got here, but I'm sure you can all relate. The school districts have become the enforcement arm of a variety of what I believe are agendas. Vaccination is an agenda, as evidenced by how this law was enacted. Our legislators are bought and paid for. The lobbyists were up on the dais during the hearings, whispering in the ears of the legislators. It's unbelievable. The Disneyland measles outbreak involved no school-age children. And from my understanding, the strain of measles that was involved in that outbreak, the MMR vaccine has not been tested for efficacy against it. Now, with anything that's going to be forced on students as a condition of school entry, you would think that they would be tested for mutagenic potential, carcinogenic potential, or even impairment of fertility. I'm here to tell you a fact, ladies and gentlemen. On every vaccine insert in Section 13, it says no such thing has been done for the vaccinations. They have not been tested for impairment of fertility. I don't know if anybody in this room is from China. China has a one-child policy in the past, forced abortions, forced sterilizations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very good possibility that we've laid the groundwork in this country for that. I hear all the talk about technology, and I couldn't help but be horrified as I sat in the trunk of my car. I have these reports from the military. This is a 40-year-old report from the Naval Medical Research Institute, and there are 2,000 citations on the dangers of microwave radiation, and we're bringing iPads into the classrooms. And you've probably never heard about this. Maybe the superintendent has, because I've been very vocal in other districts. But microwave radiation and wireless radiation has no place in the classroom. It is a dangerous thing. There's so much research out there. It's insane that this can be ignored for as long as it has. It's just going hand in hand with the insanity of forced vaccination. When we were forcing children to be exposed to a Class 2B carcinogen on the same level as lead, which is microwave radiation, as well as take vaccinations,
You have 30
upwards
seconds.
of 60 vaccinations, 65 vaccinations, that have not been tested for carcinogenic potential, mutagenic potential, or impairment of fertility. So I would urge all of you to agendize pushing back the PBE filing deadline to line up with the July 2016 implementation of SB 277. Thank you.